So, hi everyone, it's Sean from Go-Wirral. Those that won't watch live or haven't got the time to watch live or are just busy, just living boss lives, I'll record this, put it on Spotify and YouTube. We've got Sean Donoghue with us today, otherwise known as, and also known as Wirral Food Scene. So I think it's really interesting actually just having the real name of someone
Mm.
as who everyone will know as Wirral Food Scene, because you've got like a lot of followers, haven't you? Do any of them know your name apart from me, Sean?
Nah, nobody. I can't keep it incognito, as you like to think. Well, restaurants probably know my name because I'm always booking in there with my real name.
Yeah.
But I like to keep it incognito, and the fact that my name's just this big long Irish name with hidden letters.
Well, I spelt it wrong about 3 times, actually. I think I'd done like a post and it had your name
Everyone
wrong. I'm
does.
sorry, mate.
Everyone does, mate. Don't worry. I'm used to it. I'm used to it.
It's not that complicated, is it? But for some reason, it just like throws you out a little bit, doesn't it?
I've had all sorts, mate. Donoghue, Donoghue, O'Donoghue,
Yeah,
O'Donoghue. You know
yeah, and it's very hard to not put the O before as well, isn't it? It's
exactly,
just a
exactly.
natural. It's just Sean O'Donoghue, isn't
Just
it?
like to be different. Just like to be different.
But yeah, thanks so much for coming on and kind of yeah, maybe like putting a name to the face for many, many people who've probably seen all the stuff that you do around food
Yes,
and Whittle, but
yes.
maybe yeah, just never listened to you in person. So for those that don't know, yeah, do you want to just talk about like when did it actually start? Why did you start it?
Mhm.
And yeah, how's it grown into what it is today?
Yeah, so I started the Instagram. It was started on Instagram, the Wirral Food Scene, probably back in 2017. So
Hmm.
I've been going for quite a while. Um, 2017 it was back in the day of like before reels and things. It was just mainly just pictures, and you were only allowed to put like I think only like 5 pictures at a time as well. So it was very early days. Um, I used to take pictures of food myself anyway. I was one of those annoying people that would just take pictures of the food and just post it on their own Instagram.
Yeah,
Um, but then I used to work at a place over in Liverpool, and I worked with somebody, and her friend was the Liverpool foodie. So she used to tell me all these different things that he does and how he does it, and it just interested me. And I didn't realize there was this sort of underground food blogging scene. I didn't think it was that rife. I didn't think it was a thing. And I thought, what if I do one for the Wirral?
hmm,
I love the Wirral. I do. Because they're always raving about Liverpool and their side. And I thought, the Wirral's just as good sometimes,
hmm,
if not better. That might, some people might kick off on that, but it's true. So I thought I'll start one myself just for the Wirral. Whipped up my own logo, sitting there in my house in my sweats. Whipped up my own little logo on Canva. And then just started posting photos of food and started posting memes as well, because that's the way, memes and GIFs were a thing.
yeah,
So I started posting those, hoping to be some sort of meme lord on Instagram. Um, but then, like I said, started going out for food a bit more, started taking a few more pictures. Then that kind of boosted me into this food blogging thing, and it
hmm,
started to gather traction. I thought, actually, do you know what? I'm enjoying this. This is actually a hobby that I can get into.
hmm,
Then the reason for it then evolved. It started focusing more on independent businesses and shining the light on independent businesses and
hmm.
letting everybody know where's good to eat or where is there to eat.
Yeah,
Because like a lot of other people, me and me partner, we're always asking each other, where do you want to go eat? And then we'd get in that argument of, I don't mind. Where do you want to go eat? So I don't mind. Where do you want to go eat? Even though my partner she'd have more of an opinion than me. So I
yeah.
would eat anything, but I'd throw out some things to her like Italian, Chinese, and she'd say, no, 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 don't fancy that. Don't fancy that. So
It's
anyway,
like a
I created
process of
this
it's like a process of elimination more than anything.
process of elimination, really. So why didn't you just tell me where you want to go? But we didn't have anything to go to. We only had sort of Google, TripAdvisor, that kind of thing to try and decide where to go and eat. The problem is with your TripAdvisors and whatnot, you have these Google reviews, TripAdvisor reviews. More people are going to put bad reviews than they would good reviews. So you wouldn't know exactly where to go.
Hmm.
So I kind of nominated myself as Wirral Food Scene was going to be this notice board, if you would,
Yeah,
for the community of food. And I take some good pictures because people eat with their eyes first. They'll see that it's
yeah,
good. And then they'll scroll through my Instagram. They'll say, that looks nice. Let's go there.
yeah.
And just uncover like, so you only had Google, but you can only Google specific things. So it was more to uncover and shed the light on independent businesses and what's out there, and to help people decide where to eat as well. So it was a combination of things I evolved to,
Love
and
it.
now it's, like I said, many followers and almost a full time job.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, so it's grown like kind of massively, hasn't it? So that's
Yeah,
nearly 10 years ago. We're talking now.
nearly 10 years. It kind of exploded a bit more in lockdown, as you can
Hmm.
imagine, because a lot
Hmm.
of businesses were sort of turning to me to, because obviously all the restaurants were closed.
Yeah,
So they were turning to me to sort of put their name out there that they were doing deliveries, or you had people that, lost their jobs and decided to pursue a dream.
yeah,
Uh, and they decided, help me get this word out there. Anybody who's baking stuff or making food, they turned to me because I had quite a few followers at that time as well, to let everyone know, this is still going.
yeah.
Don't shy away from it. This is still going. So it
Don't
kind of
forget.
boomed from there.
Hmm.
I think
So
uh, I
like,
think it jumped on the wrong app, to be honest with you, because he obviously had the TikTok. I should have started doing some silly dances instead.
so you're
'Cause
on TikTok now?
I'm on TikTok now. We don't have as much of a following. It's a bit more hard going on TikTok, but I try my best to put stuff on there. But you really got to hammer it every day. You really got to
Yeah.
post every day and put reels out there. And sometimes I just don't have the capacity. Um,
So that's
so,
actually what I was going to ask you about, Sean. So, like, being honest, what is it like kind of being a food blogger in times of your time? Because obviously, we, the person at the end, looking at Instagram, we see the photos and the meals and everything looking amazing.
mhm.
But what's like the reality of that? Like, does it take, how much time does it take out of your life? Because you work as well, obviously, don't you?
Yeah, believe it or not, I've got an actual heavy full time job,
Yeah.
Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. So, or sometimes even longer. And most of the time I work away. So it does get, so the weekends are mine. The weekends is where I sort of eat mostly.
Hmm.
So even though my Instagram, it looks like I'm eating all the time, a lot of people tell
Does.
me, like, why aren't you 30 stone? Or it seems like you're eating all the time. All the pictures I post, I don't eat that every day. You know, that's all I eat. In between, I
Yeah.
starve myself. I don't eat anything.
Yeah.
I just eat those main things. The pictures that you see on Instagram, that's all I eat. I
Yeah.
starve myself the rest of the time. But it's okay because it's a steady thing, because it's a combination of going out and eating in places at my own accord. So I do have a list of places that I do like to eat or want to go to, and I'll work my way through them. But I do have the other side where restaurants or eateries will reach out to me
Yeah.
and,
Have you
ask.
ever had a really weird request from any restaurants or like any where you've thought, I'm not mentioning no names at all, but any strange requests or ones where you've thought, oh, I just don't know whether I can do that.
Absolutely no, no, no. Actually,
Good on you.
they'll kind of leave it up to me. They feel like they trust me quite a lot. I mean, I've had plenty of people apply for jobs with me.
Wow.
You want, like, oh, you're taking CVs? I'm like, I'm just a bloke going out and eating. There's no business here. But to be honest with you, I've had no real requests from anyone. You've had quite a few places that sort of want to check your reels or check your photos before you put them out.
Hmm.
Um, but no weird requests. They kind of just leave it up to me. They say, just come in, do what you need to do.
What
And
about food challenges? Have you ever been asked to do a food challenge or
I've never actually been asked to do a food challenge. I've
next?
done some food challenges. For example, $3 bill pizza
Yeah,
and Hoyle. When they first opened, I think at the time they were saying, it's a challenge to eat a whole pizza,
yeah.
which I did successfully. So I went on the Wall of Fame. Um, but I'm going to sort of try and go into food challenges a little bit and start
Mm,
recording those now that we can do sort of longer reels and things like that. I think
yeah.
it'll be ideal to start doing
It,
some food challenges, I think. Because to be honest with you, mate, I think I've got quite a small stomach. I'm not a big eater, although the
yeah.
page may look different. I'm not a big eater. I do get full easier, and I do take me time when I'm eating. So
You're more about quality, Sean.
quality, yeah, taking me time, tasting each thing. I don't shove it down my throat. I can eat a lot if I want to, if I put my mind to it, but I just don't like feeling too full.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know where you
So,
were talking about, like, obviously you've done some stuff over in Liverpool, and then uh, obviously we're talking on Go-Wirral today about
mhm,
Wirral. And just on an aside to that, I think it's really important to kind of mention some of the people that are on Go-Wirral
mhm,
because they donate to charity as well as make food. So they're
mhm.
kind of like their membership and their listings. not only are they making food and feeding people in Wirral all the time, they're also donating to a different charity
Yeah,
every month, which is just
good.
really boss. And I think, they kind of need a little bit of a shout out for that. So you've got Suze's Cafe, you've got gorgeous hot dogs, you've got Landy Brew, which is a converted Land Rover that sells coffee, which
Sweet.
is really
Good on
nice
you.
as well. They do like coolers and stuff. We've got Eco Gin, who make gin out of peas. We've got Flissy's, obviously down in Thurston.
Oh, yeah.
Got Argyle Food Court, where they've got 3-in-1 type of fare. You've
Mhm.
got Proper Scran, who is like this guy who does like healthy food delivered to your
I'm
door.
aware. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you got Squidge's Bakery, fancy some cake. You've got Cake House Wirral. You've got Leamington's, which is the gluten-free,
That's the one. Yeah,
gluten-free
that's on my
cakes.
street. That's my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, nice. So we've got Edge and Sons, you've got the Red Fox, Eastern Ferry, Nickel City Kitchen, Barcode, the Green Hut, Woof and Sip, Dope Crusts, amazing. You've got Like Burger over in Bromborough, and
yeah.
you've got Low,
Big,
Slow and Dough in Liberty Bell. So they're just like, it's mad, isn't it, of how
big
many of them
names.
there is,
Big
but they're
names.
all
Yeah.
donating.
Couple of ones.
They're-
Low, Slow, and Do's one of my favourites. One of the top. I reckon probably the best burger on the Wirral.
yeah,
Putting
it's
the
good
steak in it right
smash.
now. Yeah.
Good smash, isn't it? So what I was going to talk to you about was then, so obviously you've done something in Liverpool and maybe involved with food blogging in Liverpool at first, or met someone from Liverpool who was
Mm.
food blogging. What are the differences with Wirral and Liverpool in terms of restaurants and trends? Where are they ahead and where are we ahead?
I think probably with the Liverpool ones, because you, as seems to go, there quite a lot of differences with the Liverpool ones. There's probably a lot of marketing involved for them.
Hmm.
Like they've got marketing companies and PR companies probably on their side.
Hmm.
Um, so they're the ones that arrange the events and invite the bloggers and do the social media for them and everything like that. With the Wirral ones, I find, and not a lot of the businesses have that. Some of them do,
Hmm.
but not a lot of businesses have that. They kind of do their own social
Yeah,
media, or they'll do their own invites and that kind of thing. So that's the difference, I think. Liverpool have got that big city vibe where it's just like, they've all got the marketing, they've got the money to put it behind it. They want to have these events. But with the Wirral, it's a bit more quieter. So they don't have they probably might do, but I don't want to talk finances, but they might not have the money to put onto a marketing company essentially. So they kind
hmm,
of reach out personally and do it
hmm.
themselves at a
What about
quiet.
food? What about the food? What are we doing better than them? What are they doing better than us? Because we have to compete. It's just what we have to do, isn't it?
Yeah. So with the um, with Liverpool, obviously you can imagine there's a lot more footfall, a lot more people going in. The restaurants are bigger, more seats, faster service. Hopefully, with the Wirral, obviously we're a little bit more chilled out. I'm going to say it. We're
Hmm.
a little bit more slower, smaller venues, a bit more personal. You still have that in Liverpool, but
Yeah,
you think of the places in town where like there's a lot of people going to be coming in, so they're going to have to be quick. They're going to have to be, on the toes. Whereas the Wirral, bit more relaxed in a way.
yeah,
So the food, you might take a little bit longer with the food, make sure everything's spot on. Yeah, I think so. That's the difference. Slower
nice.
pace.
So, couple of like impossible questions. So, if someone was visiting the Whittle for a day, firstly, where are you sending them to brekkie? Where do they
Bo's
go? Yeah.
Kitchen,
Bo-
100%.
Bo's Kitchen.
Bo's Kitchen. Yeah.
Where is it?
It's in Bennington. So, good thing is with Bo's Kitchen,
Go on.
the butchers next door, they own the cafe. So it's like there's a bistro and then the butchers own the bistro next door. So all the meat and everything comes straight from the butchers.
Does it come from Edgington's?
Doesn't come from Edgington's, no, Wheeldon's Butchers. It says
Wealdon's.
Wheeldon's Butchers. They own
Yeah.
Bo's. So all the meat and everything comes straight from Wheeldon's next door
Happy.
to the
I
bistro.
know what you mean.
Yeah. And
Yeah, that's
everything's spot
nice.
on. They do tapas in the evenings, they do jazz nights, but the breakfast spot on. Probably
So we're
still
saying Bo's for breakfast. Then if we're having lunch or brunch, where would we go then?
lunch and brunch. Now you're saying lunch and brunch. You got quite a few because the main places around the world do lunch and brunch. So you've got obviously West Kirby Kitchen. You've got Little Eye in West Kirby. West Kirby's probably the main one for lunches. You've got quite a few on Wallasey side as well. You got Social 114, which is good.
Hmm.
Boho Brunching, which is in Lisk. Um, Heswall have got like Telegraph Road. It's got plenty of lunch and brunch places. Um, or you got Kitchen 106. Kitchen 106 is good for breakfast and brunch. That it's a
Yeah.
healthy place as well. That's in Wallasey. There's so many brunch and lunch places, in Wirral. That I think that's what we mainly strive is the brunch and lunch.
So we do that well in Wirral.
We do that well. Yeah, we do that
Yeah, we do
well.
that well.
And I think mainly because the only time I've got is the weekend. I just go to brunch and lunch most of the time.
Yeah,
Um, but we have plenty of those, plenty of them. It's hard to recommend which one without pissing off another one. You know what I mean?
that's it. So last question to piss someone off. What about dinner? Where are you going?
Dinner,
Out of anywhere, date night.
date night. You've got
Where are we going?
nice Italians, Ciccio in Oxton.
Nice.
That's nice. You've got top markets. You've got Oxton are very good for sort of date nights because you've got the
Mhm.
Ciccio. Low, slow, and dough again. It's not fine dining, but it's good for the burger.
And they support the community.
And they support the community as well, mate. Exactly.
Gotta love it.
Uh, I've been to so many places, mate. You just forget.
Yeah. Well, if you've
But
ate that, I was just about to ask you, like, in nearly 10 years, how many restaurants do you think you've ate in the Wirral?
ah, mate, countless. I couldn't even be able to count for you, mate. Like
Do you
I'd have
reckon
to
it's
go
over
back on
100?
the. Obviously, you got the Instagram posts, which thinks up to about 600 and something. But then you got to think of the places that I haven't posted and the places that I have eaten at, but I haven't posted about, and then places that I've eaten at twice and three times. So countless, mate, countless. But I like to. I'm one of those people like go to a different place every time. So if I feel
Mhm,
like to treat myself or get a takeaway, I won't go back to the same place.
mhm.
Not because I don't want to, I don't like it for whatever reason, but I like to try different places each time.
Yeah, keep it wide.
Keep it wide, and like I said, it's all for the gram as well. The business never sleeps. As much as my wife hates me taking pictures of the food, and
Mhm.
we're there for a date night or whatever, I'm like, hold on a sec, I've got to take pictures for the gram. One or two, so that we're eating cold food most of the time. Um, but yeah, plenty of places make countless. So, like I said, takeaways as well. Are we even counting those?
Yeah, well,
Probably.
I've got some quick fire questions about takeaways next as well.
Right.
Best food with a view. So where you're looking out and you're going, that's unreal. Used to be Sheldrakes, didn't it, back in the day?
Yeah, yeah. And then you've got there used to be a well, it's not there anymore. It's a place in West Kirby that was like can't remember what it was called,
Did it have a
but it was
rooftop
like
terrace?
yeah, Roots, I think it was, and you could see
Yeah.
all West Kirby Beach. But again, that's not there anymore. Best view. Then you got the panoramic 34 in Liverpool.
Mm,
That's
I've
got
not
a
been.
good. Are we talking Wirral here? Are we just
Yeah,
still
let's go.
talking
Yeah, I
Wirral?
bet you've got a view of the Wirral from there, haven't you? But let's
Let's
get a
go.
view of the other side.
The hot. I mean, it is a harvester. Okay, the food isn't that great. I'll be honest
Oh,
with you.
that
It's
harvest is
Derby
amazing.
Pool harvester.
Yeah,
The beer garden in there. I
love
mean,
it.
I went there for breakfast the other day, and it was all right, but
Yeah,
the view is
yeah.
just
It's the
top notch.
setting, isn't it?
It's the setting. You can be there sundown. You can be there sunrise. It's absolutely beautiful.
It actually reminds me of the kids and flying kites, actually. So I've got like very specific memories kind of
Memories.
linked to that
Yeah, yeah,
harvester. And
yeah,
you're
yeah,
right, it's a harvester, but it's where it is.
yeah.
It's perfect.
Perfect for me because we went for breakfast because I take my dog for a walk down there, and then we go for a nice long walk. We go to the Derby pool. Me and the dog. We have breakfast. And
Yeah,
it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
unreal. So in terms of like, obviously you've been eating around Wirral for nearly 10 years.
Mm.
Do the restaurant owners become your mates? So have has food changed your relationships in terms of like the people that you kind of hang around with now? Do you tend to hang around with other food people?
We can do, yeah, because you do go to events and the same people are there, so you do have that
Mhm,
community of food bloggers. Um, I do chat to the restaurant owners via Instagram as well, and I do keep up a
mhm,
rapport with them as well. Quite often than not, the same restaurants will invite me back if they got a new
mhm,
menu because they trust I can do it well. So I do have that rapport with them, and yeah, there is a community of food bloggers, and we meet up at certain events and things, and have a little chin wag, swap ideas and whatnot. So we do have that. It does open up that world of food blogging,
mhm.
which is quite good. Like I said, it
Yeah,
is like a hobby. It is like most people have got a hobby. You've got that sort of subcategory of your life. Yeah. So we do have that community, and I do keep it up. Conversations with the restaurant owners as well, just to make sure they're doing okay and that.
yeah, nice, nice. It's really good actually. It's where that hobby kind of integrates into real life. And
Mhm.
it's a bit like train spotting, I suppose, or something like that, isn't it? It's about trying to kind of collect them all, or Pokemon cards. I'm the same with Go-Wirral. I'm trying to collect all of the businesses so they're all in one place. And
Yeah.
I've just got a kind of thing for lists, I think, and just trying to, I don't know, I think like food connects people, doesn't it? I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
food connects people, and Wirral is such a kind of specific and special place. I think it needs connecting and it needs something. And
yeah.
food, I think sport is another. You know, my lad plays rugby, my daughter plays netball. I think sport is another connector. I think food is one and sport is another. Right, we're on to quick fire rounds, okay?
Okay.
So, favorite takeaway,
Favorite takeaway.
type,
Favorite
type,
takeaway.
and place.
Type and place. I like pizza because my favorite food is pizza. All right, because think about it, it's an edible plate with your favorite food on it, just covered in cheese. You don't need cutlery. You don't need nothing like that. You can just put it into triangles, pick it up, and just eat it. That's my
Yeah,
favorite food. So any
no
takeaway,
plate.
I'm always drawn to a pizza. Pizza wise, probably there's two different types. There's a spectrum with pizza. You see,
Yeah, the posh pizza.
you got posh pizza, you got Neapolitan style,
Yeah,
firewood pizza down here. You
yeah,
fancy a bit of that, and you've got your pizza down here,
yeah.
um, and then obviously you got your bits in the middle. So Neapolitan style, obviously you've got the best ones in the area is probably obviously dough crusts. You've got Hamer in Mells,
Mm,
is
yeah.
another one. You've got quite a few in Wallasey now. You got Sugo in Liscard, and you got
Mhm,
Casaforno in Liscard as well.
mhm.
I've just got a recently one that's just opened up in Liscard. I think a lot of people might know it as that place just off Corporation Road. They just did it in their alleyway. It was like an
Okay,
Italian just did pizza out of their backyard.
nice,
They've just opened their own place in Wallasey, so I need to get there and try there as well.
nice.
Then you look on the other side, which is
Go
like
on.
kebab pizza.
I'm interested.
I just go straight to Pronto's Pizza, which is just obviously my neighbourhood, just round the
Where's
corner.
that?
Pronto's
Pronto's.
in Liscard, yeah, it's my
Pronto.
go-to. It's my go-to in Liscard. I just go straight there. It's around the corner. I know the guy. He calls me Chief. We have this relationship.
Yeah,
It's absolutely unbelievable. He knows I like pepperoni and pineapple. That's where to get it from. And so there's a spectrum of pizza,
yeah.
and that's what I enjoy. Either way, obviously you got your Domino's and whatever, and but
They
they're like
don't count though. The Domino's doesn't count for some reason, does it?
doesn't
It's the
count. No. You
yeah,
have people that go to Domino's, but you worthwhile going to your
yeah.
independence.
Support your kebabos. Support your local kebabos.
Well, you
Absolutely.
close. Yeah,
We
exactly.
have the Chinese on here, Telegraph Road, and it's a guy, and we get a banquet, and we get like the same meals all the time, and he just knows. He's
Yeah.
just like, there they are. There's what they get.
What
We
your
get
local
sweet
boss
chili
man?
beef.
What your local boss man? They know you.
Yeah,
They need you.
absolutely. Okay, favorite Sunday roast in Wirral.
Sunday roasts. Nah, you talking mate. It used to be Leaf in West Cambridge. You should have to move this on the
Hmm.
way because the sun's in my eyes now. Look. Put my sunglasses on. It used to be Leaf in West Cambridge, but they've closed down since, which is a shame.
Hmm.
So I'd probably say Baked. It's called Baked
Baked.
Est. Yeah, so they've got one in Frankby in Bloughton Livery, and then they've got one in Wallasey Village
Oh,
in
nice.
the library. So best Sunday roast, I reckon, because
What
you
makes
get
it good?
plenty.
The Yorkshires.
Yeah, Yorkshire's plenty for your money. You get loads of veg, loads of side veg, and just lots of meat. It's just
Hmm.
it's a big meal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just tastes great. Yeah.
yeah. Just feeling not ripped off by it as well. Sometimes a posh roast, you can feel a bit ripped
You
off,
kind
can't
of
you?
annoy me about that because the thing is with roast, like I said, that it's very rare that people get it right. They're always missing something. There's always an argument like, "Ah, you should put parsnips on it. You should put this on." It always, and then they kind of, I don't know what this competition they've got is, where they're just everyone's trying to pile as much food under the Yorkshire pudding as possible. So they kind of put it in a pile in the middle, and then the Yorkshire pudding goes on top,
Yeah.
and then like you've got this moat of gravy around the edge. You need to,
We're literally elevating the Yorkshire pud. That's
yeah,
what we're
and like
doing at that point.
from a food blogger's point of view, it's hard to get a picture because it's all under the Yorkshire pudding. I'm like, all I can see is Yorkshire pudding. So they need to spread it out, a bit more
Yeah,
volume,
spread that out.
smaller plates perhaps as well to make it look fuller. If
Yeah.
they don't want to use much ingredients, just make a smaller plate. But they need to sort of
Stop
put it all,
elevating it.
yeah. Stop putting it on top. Stop putting the Yorkshire on top and piling it. It's nonsense.
Just creating moats, aren't we? We're just creating
Exactly,
castles and moats
it's nonsense.
out
I
of
can't
roast.
eat it. I need to get my Yorkshire pudding out of the way, and there's no way to put my Yorkshire pudding. I've got to put it on a side plate. All that business. I can't be doing it.
Could you
Um,
could you could you turn the Yorkshire pud upside down and place it on top of the mound?
do you know what you could do if you're into that? You can put the stuff inside the Yorkshire pudding. You can
Yeah.
roll up. You can make a Yorkshire pudding wrap if you want to do it that way. Depends where you are, doesn't it?
Most underrated restaurant.
Oh, most underrated.
like hidden gem or like local cult hero doesn't get enough.
I think it's because it's a hidden gem. Not that many people know about it. And every time I always recommend it to someone, no one's heard about it. It's not hard to get to, but it's hard to describe where it
Go on.
is the refreshment rooms.
Oh yeah,
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 you aware of it?
absolutely.
Like I said, they're on social media, but there's like not much social media presence. But it's always like top of most people's lists who've ever been. So they do
Yeah,
nice Yorkshires, they do nice breakfasts, but all the food is always on point. The fish and
yeah.
chips is fantastic, and they do this like homemade salt and vinegar sauce that they make
Mm,
with fish and chips. Ah, mate, it's unbelievable, sensational.
and that's got a good view as well, hasn't it?
That's got a good view as well. And like I said, it's just
Yeah,
nice inside. Like I said, it's an old. Um, I think it used to be like where the old captains used to go, or the old sailors used to go.
yeah.
And it's just got like the chandelier from like the QE2, and they've got just old pictures.
Mm.
Place is big. They've always got seats, and the food's always on point. But like I said, it is a hidden gem that no one.
Yeah, well,
It's hard to
it's that.
describe what it is. You're like, well, it's in
Well,
the ferry, but you got to go down here and you got to go down there. It's hard to
yeah,
describe where it is.
that area of Rock Ferry is called Rock Park, isn't it? So it's called Rock Park. That
Yeah,
area, it's a Victorian villa estate actually, and
yeah. You can tell by the houses and things. Yeah, yeah,
incredible,
yeah.
unbelievable
It's a
kind of
nice
place
area.
to
It's
just
a nice
walk
area.
around, isn't it?
Yeah, but I've got to Google.
Uh,
I've got to say, go on Google, you'll find it. But spot on because it's a hidden gem. Very underrated
Lovely.
because not many people know about it. But when people do go, they highly rate it.
Last couple, chips, fries, or loaded fries.
Good question. Loaded fries. I'm a bit fed up with that now. It was a there was a theme where everyone's doing loaded fries. They were doing dirty fries, sexy fries, whatever you want to call them, and they're just putting all sorts on it, like chili, beef, cheese. That's fine. It is nice, but like the chips go soggy. If they use cheap chips, chips just go soggy.
Mm.
Fries can be nice because they like to be salt and crispy. But as we were probably discussing before, what I prefer if they do it is the Parmesan fries
Oh
with
yeah, now
truffle
you're
oil.
talking.
Truffle oil. So the truffle oil gets up your nose like petrol. Do you know what I mean? When you
Yeah.
smell it and it gets up your nose.
Mhm,
I just love
mhm.
that smell. So Parmesan fries with truffle oil is what I go for.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's the kind of like now acceptable loaded fry, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because as you say, loaded fries seem quite old fashioned now, doesn't it? So
Yeah.
if someone
I
is
think
now
people are
like, "Oh, do
seeing
you want
through it, yeah.
parmesan skin
People are
on?"
seeing through it. They're saying like,
Yeah,
that's too much. These chips are soggy. It's nice, like, don't get me wrong, it can be nice if you're
yeah.
into that, if you know you want to load up. But yeah, it kind of chips go all soggy and the chips sometimes are not always the best. So
Mm,
slightly loaded. A little bit of parmesan on there.
yeah.
Truffle oil goes a
Posh
long way.
loaded. It's more of a posh load, isn't it?
Yeah, posh
Yeah, I
loaded.
like
And the
that.
chips don't go soggy, they're still crispy. Yeah, yeah. Beautiful.
Love it.
Now I want truffle
Okay.
fries now, mate. Now I want truffle fries.
Pineapple on pizza, yeah or no?
Absolutely, 100%. I'm a pizza guy. I'll die on that hill, mate. I will die on that hill because it's one of your five a day, for one.
Mhm.
So, healthy, balanced lifestyle. It's a nice little pineapple surprise in there when you're eating it. Goes well with
It's a
cheese.
dessert.
I mean, it's a dessert as well. Cheese and pineapple on a stick. We used to have that back in the day.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So it's just like
yeah.
that, but on pizza.
It was
And
always the pickle I didn't like, the
like the
pickled
silver
onion.
skin pickle and the cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. If it's
That's
a
the
kind
only
of
thing that
give me
used to spoil
indigestion,
it.
those pickles. But yeah, but better again, like I said, pepperoni and pineapple. Better
Yeah.
than ham and pineapple
Mhm.
because you've got that sort of spice and you've got that sort of saltiness that goes well with the sweet pineapple. That's my go-to. When I go to Pronto's, I go, boss man, get me my pepperoni and pineapple. That's my order, please.
'Cause again, it's ham and pineapple pimped up.
Pimped up pineapple, yeah, exactly. Pimped up ham and cheese. It's better again. It's that next stage. It's that Pokemon. That next evolve. It's just evolved into the next stage. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that's right. It's just gradually
yeah,
leveling up, isn't it? The ham and
exactly.
pineapple keeps leveling. Eventually, it will be elevated above the rest of everything, and there will just be gravy around the outside.
That's pretty much it. It's going to be that time. Is a deconstructed pizza with a
Yeah,
pepperoni, bread, and then
just
something else, pineapple
tomato
on top,
everywhere.
and then just tomato. I give it a go, like, but I'll be
Okay,
happy about it.
thank you so much for your time. Last question: what would you say to someone who's lived in Wirral their whole life but thinks they've kind of seen everything that there is to see in terms of restaurants? Like, it's basically, what are we saying to people who are going like, should I go out for something to eat or not? Why is it a yes for you?
because there's so much selection out there. Like I said, I've got such a list as long as my arm of different places I still haven't gone to and still haven't experienced. Like I said, they need to, and I'm trying to blow my own trumpets here, but they need to go onto my page and see the amount of different places there. In fact, go on different other places. There's plenty of Instagrams out there for the Wirral. You know, you got Eat Wirral, you got She Eats Everything, you got plenty, and they go to different places than me. So if you
Mhm,
go and follow them as well, they'll give you different places that I don't go to. But there's
mhm.
so many different places to go to. I don't understand. I mean, I don't understand people that go to the same place every time. Just mix it up. You know,
Mix it up.
push the boat out, diversify your palate, and just get out there and try different things. But there's so many hidden places out there that you don't know of. So
Mhm.
just go to my page, go to another Wirral page. There's plenty out there that you can find.
And
Yeah.
where can people find you?
On Instagram, Wirral Food Scene. I am on TikTok as well, but not as active on there. So Instagram is my home. Instagram, Wirral Food Scene.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Sean, for talking to us, mate. And
So,
by the way, we had loads of people on our first ever Instagram live stream as well.
what we
So
like,
we
that's what
had
we like.
you got about 25 people or something there,
Yeah,
mate.
that's enough. That's enough.
Hey,
That's all
that's
my
good,
mates.
that, isn't it?
That's all
We've
my
done all
mates.
right. Thank you so much for spending time with us, mate. Okay.
Yeah. All right, Sean. Cheers,
So
buddy.
this will end up being on Spotify and YouTube as well. Okay.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you. See you soon, mate.
Yeah, mate. Cheers, buddy.
Bye. Bye.